Charlotte Motor Speedway is the next stop on the Castrol GTX episode, stop number 30. As we're here today for the running of the Mello Yello 500, this was set for 40 laps of racing here today, and we polled the fans on what people here in the NNSCRA what track of Charlotte they want to run at. Well, they got their choice. It's Charlotte 1994 is what we're running at here today. The same track we ran the 600 with, as a matter of fact. So with all that said, let's get to racing here today on this mile-and-a-half racetrack. As we're here's starting for the event. On the pole, it is Zed Weinstein, number 70, the Rumpel Furniture AC Spark Plug Chevrolet, or Pontiac, excuse me. He's on the pole for that race. Beside him, Michael Whitman in the Strohlight Ford car number 6. He's on the outside. Both of them looking for their first wins of the season. And another guy looking for his first win, Jordan Lopez, number 16, the Halpern Chevrolet, flanked by the number 55. Copenhagen Chevrolet with 2 wins this season. Ashland Boyd, he's on the outside. His wins came at the Pepsi 400 at Daytona, and he also won at New Hampshire. Third row has Seth Cole, number 52, the Folger Chevrolet. He is looking for a win this season as well, and he'll be alongside Tony Newman, number 14, the Copenhagen Oldsmobile. A good qualifying run for him. The fourth row will have Charles Sanford, number 30, the Country Time Pontiac, 4-time winner this season, and second place in the standings. He'll be alongside Jonathan Zorlin, number 88, the Gatorade Buick. The fifth row will have Patrick Smith, the winner of the first stop at Dover. He's in the Miller American Buick, car number 8, and he'll be alongside Phil Parker, number 5, the Levi Garrett Chevrolet. The sixth row will have Ryan Kazee, number 12, the Budweiser Chevrolet. He had a great run the last stop on the tour at Dover, and he'll be alongside number 21, Becca Tellier, 3-time winner of the season, including the last race on the tour at Dover, and she also won at the second Richmond race, and she also won at Darlington, the first stop over there. She's in the number 21 Hodgson Ford. Next row number 7 will have Dylan Poteet, number 22, the Miller High Life Buick, and he'll be alongside Kat Tellier, number 7, the Xerox Industries Ford. Her win came at California this season, and she also has one of her in-car cameras in today's event as well. The eighth row will have Paul Minnick, the winner at the second race at Atlanta, in the number 44 Piedmont Airlines Chevrolet, and Kyle Matthews, who has her second in-car camera, the number 29, the Hardee's Oldsmobile. And our third in-car camera will ride inside Jessica Shelton's car, 5-time winner this season, and also the points leader in the Coors Melling Ford car number 9, and she'll be alongside Zachary Fitzwater, number 33, the Skull Bandit Chevrolet Buick. He's looking for the Charlotte Sweep. He won the 600 on this very same track. I also forgot to mention Kyle Matthews is a 2-time winner this season as well. Next row down, we'll have car number 43, the King Richard Petty cars of Joshua Collar in the STP Pontiac, and Ryan George, the winner at Rockingham, the Tide Chevrolet car number 17. Next row down has Alexander Rowe, number 51, the Valvoline Oldsmobile, and William Brock, number 4, the Kodak Film Oldsmobile. Next row down has Jesse Turner, the CTE Ford, car number 13. His best finish is second at the first stop at Bristol, and defending series champion Trent Dunham, number 1, the Bullseye Barbecue Sauce Chevrolet. Next row down, we'll have Kyle Langland, car 27, the Kodiak Pontiac, and beside him, one number down, Quentin Moore in the Quaker State Buick, car number 26. Next row down has the number 35 Folgers Decaf Chevrolet of Johnny Gardner, and he'll be alongside Max Anderson, number 75, the Valvoline Pontiac. He nearly won the Pepsi 400 at Daytona. Next row down has the night race at Bristol winner, Dylan Young, number 2, the Pepsi Kroger Chevrolet, and Zach Winkle, number 11, the Budweiser Chevrolet. Next row down has Chelsea Bolst, number 74, the Superior Piping Nelson Contracting Chevrolet, and the Folger Chevrolet, number 25, a 2-time winner, Joshua Osborne. His wins came at the first race at Martinsville. He also won in the road course at Watkins Glen. Next row down has the number 47 Race Hill Farms Buick of Joshua Sakuli, and he'll be alongside Jason Hay with a Brickyard 400 champion, number 15, the Motorcraft Ford. Next row down has Emmanuel Hartnett, number 83, the Wins Kmart Oldsmobile, the winner of the Daytona 500, and he'll be alongside Cole Deaver, number 3, the GM Goodwrench Chevrolet. Next row down, 2-time winner this season, Keith Batson, the 28 Texaco Haviland Ford. His wins came on the road course at Sonoma and the first stop at Michigan. And the command's been given to fire the engines. We're going to start racing here today. He'll be flanked by the winner. He'll be flanked by Ryan Winters, number 90, the Red Baron Frozen Pizza Ford. And finally, the last row down, we'll have Kev Scherer, number 71, the Buckstove Oldsmobile. And he'll be alongside Mike Becker, number 42, the STP Buick, who won the season at Talladega, where we'll be heading to next on the tour, as a matter of fact, for the Die Hard 500, and that will be that's the field for today's event. The points, looking like pretty much a runaway. Jessica Shelton comes into this race with a 216-point advantage over Charles Sanford coming into this event. And there she is right there, the number 9 car. She starts almost mid-pack. Charles Sanford starts in the 7th position in today's event. So Charles looking to gain some points, and he'll need to gain some points in the next few races. We only have 6 to go after this race. So it's crunch time here at Charlotte Motor Speedway as the field comes off corner number 4. Pace car himself on the pit road. Field being led in the hands of Zed Weinstein, the number 70 AC Spark Plugs Rumple Furniture Pontiac. As the green flag will fly, and we are underway in the Mello Yellow 500. Down the backstretch, Jordan Lopez looks to the inside lane. He'll try to lead the first lap here today at Charlotte as they come off corner number 4. Seth Cole behind him in second position. Charles Sanford trying for third at number 30. And it'll be Lopez leading the first lap of the event. And here comes Seth Cole to the inside, number 52, and he's got the lead. Charles Sanford in second position. Third now is the 8 of Patrick Smith as they come off the second turn. And he'll move the 30 up on the high side now as Smith in the 12 car of a 12 car of Brian Kazee moves the inside lane now. He'll try for second position as Seth Cole take the lead. He'll lead the second lap of the event. And here comes Dylan Poteet, number 22, the Miller of High Life Buick, to the inside lane. He tries to make a move on Kazee for the lead as they go in the third turn now, as Kazee will take the number 1 spot for the moment. And he's got Paul Minnick and Jessica Shelton behind them as they come off the fourth corner. Lap speed's over 170 miles per hour on this version of Charlotte as they come down to the first and second corners. Remember, the pole speed only, and I say only, 155 miles per hour, but they draft fast here on this racetrack. As Minnick goes to the inside, he'll take the lead. The man who pulled off the surprising win in Atlanta a couple races ago, as they come off the fourth corner, as Minnick will lead the lap. And Shelton, she wants to get those 5 points to all the more extend her lead in the points chase. As hard as it is to believe, Jessica Shelton has never won here at Charlotte, and she would love to change that here today. But Joshua Coward guys to the inside lane, and the King Richard Petty Cars, he'll take the famous 43 to pick to the lead now in the STP Pontiac as they come out the fourth corner. Alexander Rowe behind him, and some of the back of the pack starters moving their way up to the field here. We see Jesse Turner, Kyle Langland, and Johnny Gardner moving up through there now. Riding with Jessica Shelton, number 9, as she rides right now. She's running behind the Joshua Collard machine. Johnny Gardner going by, Dylan Young, Chelsea Bowles in the 74. Check out where her other in-car cameras are running right now. There's Kat Tellier in the 7 car. She runs in 37th position, right behind Mike Becker in number 42. Tellier, who won this very race, I think, last season. And that was her first ever win. And back to where Kyle Matthews is in her third in-car camera. He runs right now in the 6th position right now. Matthews came in this race 7th in the standings. And that last time by, Kyle Langland had the lead. It's now they come down the backstretch. Matthews following the Daytona 500 champion Emmanuel Hartnett in the 83 machine. And Chelsea Bowles will lead that lap, number 74. And so far, look at the fast lap right there. Look at the fastest laps here right there. You see Max Anderson almost 173 miles per hour. All the cars at 172 miles per hour in the top 10 right there. Max Anderson, Ryan Winters, Joshua Osborne, the 17 of Ryan George, Jason Haywood, Cab Shearer, Keith Batson, Cole Deaver, Zach Winkle, and William Brock all have the top 10 fastest laps of this event. But Bowles does lead the lap this time by here, and here comes Matthews now has the lead with Zachary Fitzwater and Keith Batson second and third at the moment. Remember, Batson won the Winston All-Star race on this very same track as Charlotte, and in fact, except it was the 1992 version of this track that we used for the All-Star darn pace car. And here comes Fitzwater for the lead, and he's going to lead that lap. In the meantime, a pair of orange cars side by side. It's the 17 of George, the 29 of Matthews. As they go down through the first and second turns again, and 10 laps into the books, and just an explosive start to the smelly Yellow 500. All these drivers giving it all they got here at this racetrack here, and as we watch Patrick Smith goes to second position, Cole Deaver in the number 3 GM Goodrich Chevy trying for that spot in the top 5 right now, as he's got the push from the 5 of Phil Parker. As they go into turn number 1, here comes the Patrick Smith automobile, and he'll take the number 1 spot. Deaver will go to second position now, and he'll drive that car next season as well in the Castrol GTX Cup Series, the number 3 GM Goodrich Chevy, and he'll take the lead, or tries to. Dips down, he has lead in the third turn now. So Cole Deaver takes the GM Goodrich Chevy to the number 1 spot for the moment. He will lead that lap by a half a car length over Phil Parker, and Parker will have the lead going to turn number 1 with Michael Whitman in the outside pole sitter in the 6th car going to second position now. And Jason Haywood, the Brickyard 400 champion, runs now in third position in the 15 machine. That's one of the 4 KAB Enterprises machines, owned by Keith Batson and his Legion of Fords, as we call it. Trent Dunham now moving his way through the field in the number 1 car as he makes his way into the top 5 now, and he'll get the push from the 26th of Quentin Moore. Moore dives to the inside lane on Jason Haywood. That's for, I think, 5th position, as Dunham now takes third from Phil Parker. And they move into turn number 1. Ryan Winters now has the lead as Michael Whitman left last time by the 6th machine. And you remember the last time we was at Charlotte for the 600, we had 42 lead changes in the 600. Like I said, too bad I stupid enough to not save that race there. Did not save that race, but it was the most competitive race of the whole season. And this version looks to be that way here at Charlotte. And whoa! 26 of Quentin Moore just about got into William Brock in number 4 right there, and that killed the momentum of the 26 car. So Quentin Moore drops back, and here comes William Brock. Jordan Lopez now in the 16 machine. He moves his way through the field nicely as he started his race 3rd in the field, and he got a last place starter Mike Becker now moving up to the number 3 position now in the 42 car. The man who won the thrower we had at Talladega in the spring race, I should say. As I said, we will be heading to Talladega next on the tour after this for the Die Hard 500, and the remaining races after that. We'll be going from the longest and the fastest at Talladega to the shortest and the slowest at Martinsville. Then from Martinsville, we go to North Wilkesboro, then on to Rockingham, Phoenix, and then the finale at Homestead Miami Speedway. So Jordan Lopez now goes to the number 1 spot. Here comes 25, Joshua Osborne to the inside lane. As he'll move to second and he'll want to go for the lead. He's got the bite in the turn number 1. He'll take the lead. Becca Tellier now goes to second position, and Tellier going for her, I think, second in a row and 4th of the season in that 21 car, and she has moved her way through the field nicely in the standings, I should say. Becca Tellier comes in this race 12th in the standings, and she is in fact not far from the top 10 in the points. So that's so that 21 car has looked pretty stout for the Wood brothers. We should say that 21 car is actually a Wood Brothers piece owned by KAB Enterprises. In fact, another KAB car moving up there to inside. That's Kat Tellier, number 7. Winner season at California Speedway. On board Kat Tellier's car. And she will follow Becca to the inside now as it's the Telliers first and second. The 21 of Becca in the lead. Kat in the second position now, but Jonathan Zorlin in the 88 car is going to spoil that for him as he moves to the inside in the lane now, as he'll get the push from Ryan Kazee and Tony Newman, as Zorlin now goes to the second position in 88. That's the number 88 Gatorade Dyguard Buick. Caution free so far, and we're just past halfway home here at Charlotte. 20 in the books and 20 to go in this fast-paced Mello Yello 500. Averaging just under 169.5 miles per hour as Ryan Kazee goes to the lead. Here comes Tony Newman, number 14, and Tony actually comes in this race last in the standings, believe it or not. And he's looking pretty solid here today as he gets the push from Charles Sanford, number 30. And, you know, Charles would like to lead a lap here at this race as well, seeing as how Shelton has not yet led so far. But that may not happen because Ashlyn Boyd goes inside now, and he'll take second position. Sanford moves to the high side now in the 30 car. And Seth Cole moves inside for the number 3 position, and Ashlyn Boyd will pull up in front of Seth Cole now for the number 1 position. Dips down sheet, and he has the lead. Seth Cole to second now, and Sakuli will take third. Here comes Hartnett in the 83 car, the Daytona 500 champion, moving in the 4th position now. And Paul Minnick, the surprise winner at Atlanta, now moves in the 5th spot. Minnick actually, in fact, is in the 6th position. Minnick, in fact, is running 8th in the standings. So he's actually in the top 10. He's been one of the quiet runners in this field this season. Quiet runner in the field, but yet his runs have been pretty solid so far in this 18th season of the series. And look for Minnick to maybe be a threat for season 19 of this series, which we will be taking a little bit of a break there from as this man here will be doing the Mello Yello Racing Series on the Red Racer 1985 channel. That will be coming up after the season is over, and the Castrol GTX Cup Series, as well as the Advocare Truck Series, which is also on the Red Racer channel as well. And that series will be taking a hiatus for quite a while, as a matter of fact. So Boyd led the last time by, and now here comes Paul Minnick. He has got the lead right now, and Jessica Shelton at number 9. Moves inside. You're on board with Jessica. She takes the lead now from Paul Minnick, and she's got her buddy Kyle Matthews behind her in 29. And Matthews will dive inside. Shelton led the last time by. She got her 5 bonus points for leading a lap. And Matthews will go inside. He'll take the lead now from Jessica Shelton. In fact, it's the orange and white cars first and second. Matthews in the Hardy's car and a tied car of Ryan George. But yellow is going to be mixed in right now with the William Brock car, the Kodak machine. Jason Haywood moves inside like right now in the 15 car. He goes into third position now, looking for second. It's Dylan Young. We'll follow him as well as Keith Batson in number 28. And 27, Kyle Langland. Moving his way through there now. Alexander Rowe in 51. A couple of surprises up there in that top 10 position. And the man going for the Charlotte sweep right behind him, Zachary Fitzwater, who won the 600 on this very same track. And Matthews led the last time by. Now Dylan Young will take the lead. Keith Batson in the second position now. And here comes Kyle Langland for the second position now in 27. Chevrolet in first, Pontiac second, Ford in third, maybe fourth now. As here comes the Oldsmobile of Alexander Rowe in 51. And whoa, he and Langland pulls out now. And Langland's going to take the lead in the turn number 1. As Dylan Young led the last time by. Now the average now bumps up to just over 170 miles per hour. And Jessica Shelton now has the fastest lap of the race at 173.13 with Dylan Young, Jason Haywood, William Brock, Kyle Matthews, Phil Parker, and Keith Batson all over 173 miles per hour on the fastest lap of the race here. Now Langland leads last time by. Here comes Fitzwater for the number 1 spot now, as we're now coming in close to 10 laps to go. Patrick Smith, the second position now, and here comes Zorlin for third. And here comes number 7, Kat Tellier. You're on board with her. Tellier rides third. 10 laps to go here in the Mello Yello 500. Now pulls up in the back of the 33 car of Zachary Fitzwater as they go down the backstretch. Tellier to second, but not for long, because here comes Cole Deaver, number 3, the GM Goodrich Chevy. He looked for the second spot, but thought better of it now as he goes inside now. And here comes Tellier for the lead, number 7. As she'll take the Alan Kwiecki colors to the number 1 spot now. And Beaver now gets moved up to the high side by Jesse Turner in 13. Jesse Turner looking for his first victory of the season as well. His last win came at Watkins Glen last season. Off the 4th corner, Michael Whitman now moves inside. He's got Joshua Osborne behind him as well as Mike Becker in 42. Ford in first, and Chevrolet in second position now, and Buick moving to third position now with Mike Becker. As they go to the third turn now, Osborne squeezes in front of Becker. 7 laps to go. One of the most competitive races of the season, without question, here in the Castrol GTX Cup Series. We actually had a 28 lead change race at Atlanta the couple of stops before this. In this race, I think maybe close to about 20, maybe 25 is what it's looking like right now at the moment. Whitman has lead, but now he gets pushed up the high side by Trent Dunham as he's got Quentin Moore underneath him. Darn pace car. As Moore to the inside of the Quaker State Buick as he'll move to the inside. He took a peek inside of Dunham. Is what it looked like here. And here comes Quentin Moore. Looking for a second, and he's going to get it in off turn number 4. Now he wants the lead, and does not lead the last time by. Dunham does, but Moore takes it lower the inside, and he'll take the lead with Ryan Winters behind him. But Winters took a peek to the inside now in the 12 machine. And he'll move inside of Quentin Moore now, and he'll take the lead. And where did Dylan Poteet come from in number 22? Dylan Poteet comes in this race 6th place in the standings, and he's looking for his first victory in a while. 4 laps to go. Zorlin the second now. Here comes Ryan Winters, Max Anderson. A couple of surprises. They may pull off a surprise win here today, possibly. But don't pencil in your winner yet, because there's a lot of guys behind them there that could be potential winners of this race. Three to go. 3 laps to go. Jonathan Zorlin, number 88, out in front now. Max Anderson in the second. Here comes Becca Tellier, 21 car to the inside, looking for third now, and she's got Seth Cole behind. 2 laps to go here at Charlotte. Who's it going to be in the Mello Yello 500? Max Anderson to the inside, 75. He looks to the lead, and he's got it. It'll be the white flag next time by. Here comes Becca Tellier, 21 to the inside. She's looking for that second victory of the season. Seth Cole behind him now. He's looking for his first. And Zach Winkle could pull off a surprise, as could Zed Weinstein. In the turn off to number 4, white flag is out, and here comes Seth Cole for the inside for the lead. Seth Cole, car number 52, out in front now. But here comes Zach Winkle. I think he's going to pull one off in the backstretch. Let's see what happens on the backstretch now. Weinstein to the inside lane. No action being shown yet in the third turn now. Seth Cole, car number 52, the Folger Chevrolet. Off the fourth corner they come. Winkle may make a last-ditch effort. He comes to the inside. Seth Cole wins the Mello Yello 500 here at Charlotte. Seth Cole gets his first victory of the season in car number 52, the Folger Chevrolet. He came to this race 4th place in the standings, and that is going to help him a bunch in contention to maybe get a top 3 position, possibly in the points chase. Second place will go to Zach Winkle. Third to Zed Weinstein. 4th position will go to Charles Sanford. A much-needed good day for him. Paul Minnick ends up finishing in 5th. Becca Tellier 6th. 7th will go to Emmanuel Hartnett. Max Anderson 8th. Johnny Gardner 9th. And 10th will go to Jonathan Zorlin. Caution free at Charlotte. Marvin's victory. Just about a half a car length, 57 thousandths of a second was the margin of victory in this race. Average speed 169.85. A great race we had here today at Charlotte. As 30 races are now in the books for the season. And we give you the rest of the finishing order. Phil Parker ends up finishing 11th. 12th will go to Ryan Kazee. 13th to Tony Newman. Ryan Winters 14th. Dylan Poteet 15th. Joshua Sekuli 16th. Quentin Moore 17th. 18th will go to Chelsea Bowles. 19th to Trent. Or actually 18th to William Brock. 19th to Chelsea Bowles. Trent Dunham will end up finishing in 20th. Going 21st will be Ashlyn Boyd. 22nd to Michael Whitman. Jordan Lopez, 23rd. Joshua Osborne, 24th. Point leader Jessica Shelton ends up 25th. Not a day she was hoping to have here at Charlotte. Kyle Matthews, 26th, and that's going to hurt him in points as well. He was in the top 10 as well. So Shelton likely with that, and Sanford finishing in 4th. That's going to chop the lead in the points chase coming into, Talladega. Perfect. Anyway, Kyle Langland matches his car number, finishing 27th. Ryan George, 28th. Here, Mike Becker, 29th. 30th will go to Keith Batson. 31st will go to Jesse Turner. Cole Deaver, 32nd. Kat Tellier, 33rd. She was 3rd in the standings coming into this event, so that's going to hurt her as well, with Seth Cole winning the race. Alexander Rowe, 34th. Zachary Fitzwater, 35th. 36th, Jason Haywood. Dylan Young, 37th. Joshua Collar 38th, Patrick Smith 39th, and Kev Shearer just could not find the stuff he needed to get up front, and he ends up finishing last in this race. So Kev Shearer's luck has been that way this season, unfortunately for him, in the number 71 car. But the big win today goes to Seth Cole, number 52 for NNSCRA Motorsports, as he takes the Mello Yello 500 here at Charlotte Motor Speedway in one of the most competitive races of the year, without question, on this racetrack here. So something tells me we're going to be using this track for both the 600 and the 500 next season. And actually for future series, I should say, as a matter of fact. So anyway, with all that said, this is the next race on the tour. Will be at Talladega Super Speedway for the Die Hard 500. If I could just here, but just be sure to subscribe to the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel. We got everything on this channel. We got in our races, gaming videos, whatever the person of the NNSCRA and Charlotte winner Seth Cole desires for this channel. And be sure to check it, and please be sure to check out Seth's Tax Layer Truck Series, Pizza Hut X Series, and Hershey's Cup Series. Be sure to check those races out, if you may, and you will not regret it. And his races are a whole heck of a lot better than what I have to offer, no, without question. So without further ado, here we say goodbye at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Seth Cole winner again today here at the Mello Yello 500. We congratulate him on that. And for now, this is James Qualls. This is the production of the NNSCRA Offline Racing at its best.